Hi everyone, I'm Christoph from the Bitcoin Bootcamp, and I'm very happy to introduce a very interesting topic to you. Today we are talking about the 4 years Bitcoin cycle. It's a very famous theory. The idea of the 4-year cycle comes from Bitcoin's design. So every 210,000 blocks, roughly every 4 years, the block reward gets cut half. This is the so-called halving. Because of that, Bitcoin enters the market into a very slow way over the time, meaning less supply, same or growing demand. So in other words, the result is that the price tends to go up. Historically, this created a pattern: halving, bull market, a peak, bear market, an accumulation phase, and then the next halving. This is something we saw in 2012, in 2016, after 2020, and now again after the 2024 halving, so every 4 years. So the big question is, does the cycle still work today? In the early years, Bitcoin was a very small market. When supply got cut half, the impact was huge. There wasn't much liquidity, so the price reacted strongly. Then speculation started. More and more people heard about Bitcoin, more people bought, media attention increased, and markets got overheated. And after every big bull run, bear markets followed. This wasn't magic. This was supply, demand, and human psychology. So today, many people say the Bitcoin cycle is dead. But why? There is one simple reason: the market condition and the market players has changed. So now we have spot ETFs, big institutional players, large funds, companies holding Bitcoin. So much more capital in the system. Bitcoin is not longer a small experiment. It's becoming a global asset. And because of that, the price moves differently. The market is deeper, more liquid, and more mature. So the cycle may not disappear, but it won't look exactly the same way anymore. If we look into the current cycle, the structure is still there. We had a halving, supply is still increasing, demand is growing. We still see long accumulation phases followed by upward movements, which are not that strong than in the last cycles, but the price still indicated an upward trend. But the players are different. So in the past, there was mostly retail. And now we have huge ETFs like BlackRock's IBIT or other ETFs, which are actually entering the markets. Institutions, long-term holders are not selling, and this makes the cycle slower, maybe less explosive. But it doesn't mean that it removes everything in the theory of the 4-year cycle. Right now, based on what we see, the cycle still looks intact. So just under different conditions. To wrap it up, Bitcoin's supply schedule has not changed. The halving still happens, supply still gets tighter, demand is growing, and as long as this stays true, the cycle has a reason to exist. So my current view is that the 4-year cycles is still alive, but we now have a much more mature market with different players, with different dynamics, but not broken, not gone, just evolving.
All right, folks, if you are interested in financial and Bitcoin related topics, remember to subscribe and please give a thumbs up, and see you later in the next episode. Bye bye.